Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Panda. Today we are playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a deck that does not necessarily involve Weevil. I am using Weevil, but that's just because he's the guy that I use for testing most of my stuff. But as you guys can see here, we are playing as a Koa Ki deck here. So we are running one Sandman, one Urnite, one Maximus, one Crusader, one Ice, two Sea Panthers, one Valafar, two Boulders. So I'm basically looking at the abilities for this, right? This one, it gets destroyed if we don't get rid of one of our iron cores, but if we reveal a rock type, or yeah, one rock type, then we're good. So I added rock type. Now a fiend here, this one doesn't require us to reveal a card or get rid of, this one doesn't allow us to reveal a card, we just have to get rid of a iron core. But otherwise, if they say that we can just reveal one, then I have multiple of the typing or of that type of card as well. So it just depends on what it says. That's the only reason why I have this assortment of monster cards, but you can have any assortment of monster cards that you want as long as they're Koa Ki, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't be Koa Ki deck. But we're also running Iron Core Armor, Iron Core Immediate Disposal, Iron Core Specimen Lab, 3 Iron Core. Of course you have to have 3, otherwise this deck is just, there's no point. 2 Koa Ki Mieru Initialize. We have 2 Urgent Synthesis, 1 Drowning Mirror Force, 1 Draining Shield, and 1 Wall of Disruption. As for our extra deck, I'm just running a bunch of level or rank 4 Xyz monsters, whatever you want. I found the Kachikochi Dragon is fairly good, so I have 3 copies of that. And then Sky Pegasus is also fairly good in getting rid of monsters if they're low on life points. So if they're about to make that comeback, you know, they really can't. And I don't really have abilities for Weevil, so if you have someone that you think that has a good ability for this, go ahead, rock it with him. I'm probably going to copy this over to Yugimoto right here, so that way I can go ahead and have an ability as well. So we're gonna go ahead with Draw Sense low level, yes, just so that way I can draw a monster whenever I need to. And most of my monsters are low level or considered low level for the ability. We're gonna go ahead and activate him as my character, and we're gonna go ahead and check this out, try this out in a real duel. So we do find ourselves an opponent here. I've seen a lot of blue eyes so far in the Kaiba Corp tournament. Okay, so we're facing against a Joey Wheeler. We're probably gonna be seeing red eyes, aren't we? Or either that or a warrior based deck. He's playing with grit, 30 cards, 7 extra deck. Alright. Starting hand looking pretty bad because we kind of need Iron Core, but we have Initialize here, so we should be fine. We can go ahead and send like Sandman or something to the graveyard, and we do have a Maximus, so we could be in a good situation here. And we got a Wall of Disruption. This is looking like a pretty nice hand here. Let's go ahead and summon Sandman. We can go ahead and battle, see what happens. Not expecting anything crazy. Okay, we destroy that target. It was going to be destroyed either way. It's not that big of a deal. And let's go ahead and end our turn. Hopefully we can get an Iron Core soon, Because if we can get an Iron Core, then we can go ahead and summon Maximus, and then we're in business. Because then we can just send more of our Koa Ki monsters to the graveyard, and we'll be fine. So it looks like he's playing a warrior deck. So we're seeing Gaia, the Fierce Knight Origin. So that could be a thing. We could be seeing a Gaia deck. We got Iron Core armor. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and activate initialize here, so that way we can go ahead and grab ourselves an Iron Core. We're gonna grab ourselves one of our 3 cores first, and then we can go ahead. We are not going to actually summon Maximus. We're gonna let this one go through, right? Because we still have Wall of Disruption here, so we're still protected for a little bit. But the reason why I'm not summoning Maximus is that we won't be able to keep him around because we only have 1 core in our hand and we don't have any monsters to send to the graveyard. Ideally, we want to have another core. That way we can just keep summoning or keep drawing it back from our graveyard. But looks like okay, so we'll be able to keep Maximus for at least 1 turn. That's a guaranteed. So let's go ahead, summon Maximus. And let's go ahead and destroy his back row, just in case, because we don't know what that could be, and it wasn't anything important, so it's fine. We can go ahead and battle and destroy his origin. So he's gonna take 1400 points of damage there, and we're going to go ahead and send our Sea Panther to the graveyard. Now we are in a situation where it requires us to get an Iron Core out. So if we don't have an Iron Core in our hand by the end of this turn, Maximus is gonna go away, and we are definitely gonna have some problems. So I'm going to activate low level real quick, so that way I for sure have at least 1 more turn. We get Boulder. Which is alright. So I could either summon Boulder and attack his face down and hope that it has less than 1200 attack or defense points, so that way I can attack directly and win, or I just leave. I'm gonna play this one safe. We're just gonna activate Maximus's ability. Destroy one of the trap cards. You might have chosen the wrong one. Okay, it was Jar of Avarice, so we're fine. Now for the bigger question: do I summon Boulder or do I not? I think we go ahead and just battle with Maximus here, because we do have armor, so just in case if I have to, I can go ahead and do that. He does have Book of Moon, so that saves me a little bit. That saves me a turn, and if he's able to summon something big, that's fine. We can just Wall of Disruption, and that'll be that. He has Mystical Space Typhoon. Okay, there goes our Wall of Disruption. That's his 2nd Mystical Space Typhoon? No, that's his 1st. He had Book of Moon. Never mind, that was the other one. I literally just said what it was, and okay, that's fine, whatever. So let's go ahead and flip summon him again, and then we just activate his ability. This one goes bye-bye. It was a Wing Karibo. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we just go ahead and end our turn. We send this one to the graveyard. Wow. Okay. So this man's getting saved quite a bit. Not sure if I'm a fan here. And he's able to bring a polymerization to his hand. Or red eyes. So, yeah, okay. So here comes the red eyes. That's going to be enough to destroy us, unfortunately. Because, yeah, he's going to be able to destroy us. He doesn't activate red eyes. Why doesn't he activate red eyes? Fusion. Why doesn't he activate red eyes fusion? I'm so confused. We go ahead and activate Iron Core Armor here. We add it to Maximus. We activate Maximus's effect. We get rid of Keeper of Dragon Magic. And now we attack. And he straight up just surrendered. Okay. At the end, it got a little bit dicey there, but you guys saw, you get Maximus out there, you basically won. Because then you can just, most of your cards will just be sent to the graveyard. And if you do have an Iron Core, we did get a bit unlucky with not getting a second Iron Core. But if you get another Iron Core and you send it to the graveyard, instead of regular drawing, just draw the Iron Core from the graveyard. And then you'll be fine. You just keep doing that over and over again and you'll be good. Now let me show you guys how to actually build this deck. So Sandman, how to obtain, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Uranite, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Most of these are going to come from Gaia Genesis, just to let you guys know. Crusader, you get from Gaia Genesis. Ice, you get from Gaia Genesis. Sea Panther, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Volafar, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Or Infernity Destruction. Boulder, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis or Revolution Beginning. Iron Core Armor, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Iron Core Immediate Disposal, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Iron Core Specimen Lab, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. This one's not too important, but I like to have it in here because it lets us bring more Koa Ki monsters to our hand. So that way if we have Maximus out there, it does help with that. 3 Iron Cores, right? You're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Initialize, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. Urgent Synthesis, you're going to get from Gaia Genesis. And you guys know where to get our basic trap cards. Drowning Mirror Force, you guys are going to get from Gaia Genesis. Draining Shield, you're going to get from Servants of Kings. And Wall of Disruption, you guys are also going to get from Servants of Kings. For our extra deck, you don't need to have these exact ones, but say you do. Sky Pegasus, bingo missions, dual quest, or login bonus / campaign rewards. Shark Drake is going to get from the one with his face on it, Shark Fang. Kachikochi Dragon, you're going to get from Tag Duel Tournaments or Duelist Road the Power of Zexal. And Zubaba General, you're going to get from login bonus / campaign rewards and Human Astral level up rewards. So that's the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a little bit of a interesting deck. Just disclaimer real quick, this deck is not going to get you far at all. I just made this deck for fun. I had a bunch of Koa Ki cards, so I was like, alright, why not? It's just a fun deck to mess around with, play a little bit. It's not going to be great for PvP. You can win, like I showed you. Maximus is a very good card, but because it's limited to only 1 per deck, you're not going to be able to do too well with this deck. You'll win some, you'll lose some. It's not consistent like that though. So I'm going to just mark this one as not a mandatory build. Not like a great build, but not like a terrible build. It's an alright build. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.